Assalamu alaikum. This is Nabila Sigdatoma welcoming you to the English news from Btv Chattogram. Let's begin with the top stories. Prime Minister Tareq Rahman urges Ansar VDP members to perform duties with discipline and professionalism. Global investment firms showing interest in investing in Bangladesh, says Finance Minister. Political and social status not to be considered in criminal crackdown, says newly appointed DMP Commissioner. Chinese President Xi Jinping meets Russian President Putin in Beijing as geopolitical issues including Middle East situation gaining importance in talks. And Bangladesh beat Pakistan by 78 runs to clinch historic Test series win in Sylhet. Prime Minister Tareq Rahman congratulates cricket team on historic win. Viewers, those were the top stories. Now moving on to the details. Prime Minister Tareq Rahman called upon the members of Bangladesh Ansar and Village Defence Party VDP to perform their duties with utmost discipline and strictly following the chain of command. He made the remark while addressing the 46th National Rally of the Bangladesh Ansar and Village Defence Party VDP at the Ansar VDP Academy in Safipur in Ghazipur district this morning. The Prime Minister expressed the hope that through dedication, discipline, professionalism and patriotism, the Ansar VDP would emerge as a technology-driven and humanitarian social force in future. He said that through professionalism, public engagement and contribution to grassroots security and social development, Ansar and VDP have evolved into a multi-dimensional and people-oriented force.
আনসার ও ভিডিপিকে আজকের বহুমাত্রিক জনসম্পৃক্ত এবং গণপ্রতিরক্ষায় সক্ষম বাহিনীতে পরিণত করার ভিত্তি স্থাপন করেছিল। এরপর খালেদা জিয়া সরকারের সময় 1995 সালে আনসার ভিডিপি আইন প্রণয়নের মাধ্যমে এই বাহিনীর স্বেচ্ছাসেবী কাঠামো থেকে একটি স্বতন্ত্র শৃঙ্খলা বাহিনীর মর্যাদা পেয়েছে, যা এই বাহিনীর প্রাতিষ্ঠানিক বিকাশে মাইলফলক হিসেবে বিবেচিত। এই যুগান্তকারী পদক্ষেপের ফলেই আজকের আনসার ও গ্রাম প্রতিরক্ষা বাহিনী একটি গণমুখী প্রতিরক্ষা শক্তি এবং প্রান্তিক সক্ষমতার উৎস হিসেবে প্রতিষ্ঠিত। বিভিন্ন সময় দেশের বিভিন্ন পরিস্থিতিতেও আনসার ও গ্রাম প্রতিরক্ষা বাহিনী বিশেষ ভূমিকা পালন করে থাকে। 2024 সালের 5ই আগস্ট রক্তক্ষয়ী গণঅভ্যুত্থান পরবর্তী সংকটময় পরিস্থিতিতে দেশের সকল থানা পাহারা, ট্রাফিক ব্যবস্থাপনা এবং গুরুত্বপূর্ণ স্থাপনায় নিরাপত্তা সহায়তা প্রদানেও এই বাহিনীও রেখেছে গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ভূমিকা। আইন শৃঙ্খলা রক্ষার দায়িত্বের পাশাপাশি আনসার ও ভিডিপি সদস্যগণ সামাজিক সচেতনতা সৃষ্টি, দুর্যোগ ব্যবস্থাপনা এবং প্রযুক্তি নির্ভর সেবা প্রদানের মতন গুরুত্বপূর্ণ ক্ষেত্রেও সক্রিয় অবদান রাখছে। এই বাহিনীর 13,000-এরও বেশি হিল আনসার ও হিল ভিডিপি সদস্যরা বিভিন্ন জাতিগোষ্ঠীর মধ্যে আস্থা ও সম্প্রীতি জোরদারে সক্রিয় ভূমিকা পালন করছেন। একই সঙ্গে দেশের প্রতিটি ইউনিয়নে একটি পুরুষ ও একটি মহিলা ভিডিপি প্লাটুন বাল্য বিবাহ প্রতিরোধ, নারী নির্যাতন মোকাবেলা ও মাদক বিরোধী কার্যক্রম সহ নানা সামাজিক উদ্যোগে সম্পৃক্ত থেকে জনসচেতনতা বৃদ্ধির কাজ করছে। একইভাবে নগর এলাকায় টিডিপি সদস্যরা শহরে নিরাপত্তা জোরদারে কার্যকর ভূমিকা রাখছেন। ফলে বাহিনীটি কেবল নিরাপত্তা রক্ষা নয়, বরং একই সাথে সামাজিক পরিবর্তনেও গুরুত্বপূর্ণ মাধ্যম হিসাবে নিজেদেরকে প্রতিষ্ঠিত করেছেন। দুর্যোগ ব্যবস্থাপনায় আনসার ভিডিপি বর্তমানে একটি নির্ভরযোগ্য ফাস্ট রেসপন্ডার স্বেচ্ছাসেবক বাহিনী হিসেবে জনগণের আস্থা অর্জন করেছে। সাহসিকতা, দ্রুততা ও মানবিক দায়বদ্ধতা দৃষ্টান্তমূলক। যে কোনো দেশেই যে কোনো সুশৃঙ্খল বাহিনীর জন্য অনিবার্য এবং অবশ্যই পালনীয় নীতি রয়েছে, চেইন অফ কমান্ড এবং ডিসিপ্লিন মেনে চলা। এই দুটি বিষয়ে সামান্যতম অবহেলা পরিলক্ষিত হলেও কোনো একটি বাহিনী সুশৃঙ্খল বাহিনী হয়ে উঠতে পারে না। আপনাদের এই বিষয়টি গভীরভাবে মনে রাখতে হবে। কোনো বাহিনীর মধ্যে ডিসিপ্লিনের অভাব পরিলক্ষিত হলে তাদের সম্পর্কে জনমনে আস্থার সংকট সৃষ্টি হয়। এ বিষয়ে অবশ্যই আমাদের খেয়াল রাখা অত্যন্ত জরুরি। আনসার ও ভিডিপি বাহিনীর কাঠামোগত উন্নয়নের অংশ হিসাবে আনসার ব্যাটালিয়ন বিধিমালা 2026, ভিডিপি বিধিমালা 2026, অঙ্গীভূত আনসার বিধিমালা 2026 এবং আনসার ব্যাটালিয়ন সদস্য নিয়োগ ও পদোন্নতি বিধিমালা 2026 এর খসড়া প্রণয়নের কার্যক্রম বলা যায় প্রায় চূড়ান্ত পর্যায়ে রয়েছে। একই সঙ্গে উপজেলা পর্যায়ে এই বাহিনীর কার্যক্রম আরও শক্তিশালী করতে উপজেলা আনসার প্রবিধিমালা 2026 প্রণয়নেরও উদ্যোগ গ্রহণ করা হয়েছে। আমি দৃঢ়ভাবে বিশ্বাস করি আপনাদের নিষ্ঠা, শৃঙ্খলা, পেশাদারিত্ব এবং গভীর দেশপ্রেমের মাধ্যমে বাংলাদেশ আনসার ও গ্রাম প্রতিরক্ষা বাহিনী ভবিষ্যতে প্রযুক্তি নির্ভর মানবিক সামাজিক বাহিনী হিসাবে ইনশাল্লাহ আত্মপ্রকাশ করবে।
Prime Minister Tareq Rahman presented medals to members of Bangladesh Ansar and Village Defence Force in recognition for their bravery and service at the ceremony. Earlier, the Prime Minister joined the 46th National Rally of Bangladesh Ansar and VDP at the Bangladesh Ansar and VDP Academy. He started the program by paying tributes to the martyrs of the Great War of Liberation by placing a wreath at the memorial on the Academy premises. On his arrival at the parade ground of the Academy, the Prime Minister was received by Home Minister Salahuddin Ahmad, Senior Secretary of Home Ministry Manzoor Morshed Chaudhry and Director General of Bangladesh Ansar and VDP, Major General Abdul Muttalib Sajjad Mahmood. He then took on the stage at the parade ground when an attractive drill was displayed. After the speech, the Prime Minister went round different sections of the academy, including handloom and weaving industries, pottery units, livestock farms, and Japanese language training center. Later, the Prime Minister planted a sapling in the academy premises. Prime Minister Tareq Rahman exchanged greeting with the Ansar and VDP players. On the occasion of the 46th National Rally of Bangladesh Ansar and Village Defence Party, Prime Minister Tareq Rahman cuts a cake and participates in other formalities. Later, the Prime Minister enjoys an entertaining cultural program. During this time, members of the Ansar and VDP demonstrate their skills in various areas including music, dance and acting. A day-long financial accounting and reporting conference was held in the capital to determine steps to ensure maximum transparency and accountability in the country's corporate and financial sectors. Speaking as chief guest at the event, Finance Minister Amir Khosru Mahmood Chaudhry said weakness in auditing and financial management have led to crisis in the banking and capital markets. He added that the government wants to build a transparent and accountable economic system. Amir Khosru Mahmood Chaudhry also noted that despite capital shortage caused by defaulted loans and money laundering, global investment firms such as JP Morgan are now showing interest in investing in Bangladesh. Prime Minister's Economic and Planning Advisor Dr. Rashid Al Mahmood Titomir said the current government has taken initiatives to reform the audit system. He also said the government is committed to building a governance-based and trust-driven economic environment. Policymakers, regulatory authorities, industry leaders, and accounting professionals attended the conference. Water Resource Minister Shahuddin Chaudhry Ani emphasized the urgent need for a social movement against drugs alongside administrative efforts, while also calling for effective taxation on tobacco products is necessary in the upcoming budget to protect public health. The minister made the remarks while speaking as the chief guest at a seminar titled "The Need for Effective Tax and Price Increase on Tobacco Products to Control Non-Communicable Diseases Related to Tobacco Use in Public Health Protection," organized by Dhaka Asania Mission in the capital. Dhaka Asania Mission President Professor Dr. Ghulam Rahman presided, while Professor Dr. Safinun Nahin Shimul, Director of Institute of Health Economics of Dhaka University, were keynote speakers. Social Welfare Minister Dr. Azad M. Jahid Hussain said that the government has taken initiatives to ensure that the disabled will also grow in the same way as normal people in the society grow. He said this while inspecting the construction work of a sports complex for people with special needs that's under construction in Savar today. The minister also said that the government is constructing it with the aim of empowering the disabled community and increasing their skills in the field of sports. The construction work of this complex will be completed within the next 2 years. Social Welfare Secretary Dr. Mahmood Abul Yusuf, Managing Director of the National Disability Development Foundation Muhammad Tariqul Alam, and representatives of various organizations were present at the time. Later, the minister inspected the progress of the project. Uber has inaugurated its ride-sharing services in Chattogram during a formal ceremony held at a local city hotel. State Minister of Land and Chittagong Hill Tracts Affairs Barrister Mir Mahmood Halaluddin was present as the chief guest. State Minister said that Uber is expected to fulfill a highly responsible role within city's communication network. He praised their existing passenger transport operation as highly satisfactory and noted that sustaining this performance would boost urban transport infrastructure while motivating competing transit companies. Uber's regional country manager Ridwan Rizvi, among others, spoke at the ceremony. Later, certificates and awards were given to Uber drivers. A 4-member delegation led by Rohana Hetiarachi, head of Election Observation Team of the Asian Network for Free Election, ANFREL, held a meeting with Chief Election Commissioner AMM Nasiruddin. The meeting was held today at the conference room of the Election Commission building in Agargaon in the capital. Senior Secretary of the Election Commission Secretariat Akhtar Ahmed was present at the meeting. During the meeting, ANFREL presented the final observation report on the 13th National Parliament election 2026 and the referendum election to Chief Election Commissioner AMM Nasiruddin. It is noteworthy that ANFREL has long been working to observe elections and strengthen democratic processes in various countries of Southeast Asia and South Asia. The newly appointed DMP Commissioner Muslauddin Ahmad has said that no consideration will be given to the political or social status of any criminal, regardless of who they are. He said that extremism and mob culture will be suppressed with a firm hand. He made this remark this morning at a Meet the Press event with the media at the DMP Media Center in the capital. At the time, alongside discussing the law and order situation in the city, he also outlined his plans. He said that he is firmly committed to building a safe city. Strict operation against crime will continue. The DMP Commissioner said that the use of various technologies in crime control has been increased. Operations against top terrorists are ongoing. He also said that they are taking a strict stance against mob culture and that any attempt to create mob anywhere will be resisted. DMP Commissioner Muslauddin Ahmad said that police stations in the metropolis will be made people-friendly. If any police officer shows negligence in carrying out duties, immediate actions will be taken against them. At the same time, there will be no existence of brokers in any police stations. The newly appointed DMP Commissioner said that Service-oriented and people-friendly policing is the goal of the current government. Now, international news. Chinese President Xi Jinping holds meeting with visiting Russian President Vladimir Putin in Beijing as the two countries signaled a depending partnership and warned against a global return to the law of the jungle. During the meeting, the two leaders have renewed plans for a natural gas pipeline between Russia and China, though no details about the project or a timeline for its completion have been provided so far. They signed more than 20 agreements on trade and tech, as well as declaration on a multipolar world order. Earlier, the meeting kicked off with fanfare in the Chinese capital as Xi and Putin shook hands outside the Great Hall of the People after walking down a red carpet. A military band played both the Chinese and Russian national anthems. On their opening remarks, the leaders emphasized strengthening ties and cooperation between Russia and China. There has been significant progress in the ongoing talks between Tehran and Washington aimed at reaching a permanent peace agreement to end the war. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance, speaking about the progress, said that neither Iran nor the United States wants a new war to begin. President Donald Trump also said that the war is likely to end very soon. He said, "We have done a very good job. They won't have a nuclear weapon." Aragachi said that based on the experience Iran has gained from past military attacks, the United States would face many unexpected consequences if another attack were launched. He warned that a return to war will feature many more surprises for the United States. Ignoring the ceasefire agreement, Israeli forces carried out attacks in southern Lebanon that killed 19 people. Lebanon's health ministry said that with these latest attacks, the total death toll in Lebanon since the Israel offensive began on the 2nd of March has risen to 3,042. In response to Hezbollah claimed to have launched retaliatory missile and drone strikes targeting Israeli military positions. The Israeli military acknowledged that one of its soldiers was killed in the Hezbollah attack in southern Lebanon. Although Israel and Hezbollah recently agreed to a new 45-day ceasefire mediated by the United States, both sides have continued exchanging attacks. Now, sports news. Bangladesh rose to 7th position in the ICC Test ranking for the first time in its history after completing a 2-0 Test series whitewash over Pakistan after winning the second Test match in Sylhet by 78 runs. Defending a massive target of 437 runs, Bangladesh cricket team bowled out the visitors for 358 runs during the morning session of Day 5. Left-arm spinner Tajul Islam orchestrated the collapse with a brilliant 6-wicket haul. This victory marks the first time in cricket history that Bangladesh has won a home test series against Pakistan. Pakistan started the final morning with 3 wickets in hand, pinning their hopes on an overnight fight back led by Mohammad Rizwan. However, the resistance dissolved rapidly after the hydration break. Tajul Islam tore through tail, triggering a collapse. Mohammad Rizwan's valiant knock of 94 runs off 166 balls fell just short of a century as he was dismissed trying to clear the infield.